Good morning, girls and boys. Welcome to Burley Kids Children's Church. Welcome to other children and other people that are visiting our channel and having a look at what we do. At the moment we're doing a series on the fruit of the Spirit, and today we're at the very last fruit of the Spirit in our series, and that is the fruit of self-control. Today we're going to do a story. It's a little bit different than we normally do. It's a story that we're going to move some things around, so it's a little bit exciting, and you'll see my hands coming in and out a little bit. Anyway, the story is about a guy called Nehemiah, and it's about how he has to build the walls of a city, and it's about how he keeps his cool and he stays in self-control the whole time. Anyway, enjoy the story.
The story of Nehemiah. God's people were called the Israelites, and they lived in Israel. Some of these people lived far away from Israel. Nehemiah lived far away. He worked for the Persian king. His brother told him that the city of Jerusalem was suffering and the people were not following God, and the city was in bad shape. Nehemiah prayed, "God, you are great, but your family home is in trouble. Please help us. When I serve the king today, make him pleased with me, and that I can ask him for permission to go to Jerusalem." The king said, "Go." Nehemiah discovered that God's family had enemies. These enemies wanted to stop Nehemiah and the people helping him build the walls around the city. Some of these enemies made fun of them while they built a new wall around the city. Nehemiah prayed to God, "Some of these people hate us. Please get rid of them." When the enemy saw he was still building, they planned an attack. Some people overheard this plan and told Nehemiah. Nehemiah had a plan of a defense. He told the others, "Don't be afraid of your enemies. Remember, our God is great and powerful." Nehemiah put men on guard around the wall. While the men building the wall, they had a weapon in one hand and built the wall in the other hand. And they worked the building walls of the city. The closer they got to being finished, the enemy realised they couldn't stop him by making fun of him. They realised they couldn't stop him by making fun of him or attacking him. They had to think of something else. They tried everything. They tried sending messages to Nehemiah to leave the wall and meet them. But he kept right on building that wall. They hoped his hands would become weak, but God made his hands strong. They paid a priest to ask him to come to the temple, but Nehemiah trusted God more than anybody else. He refused to stop doing his job God had given him to do. Nehemiah had the fruit of the Spirit, self-control. That means no matter how you feel at the time, you continue to do whatever it is that you should be doing at that time. It means remaining calm when you don't feel like it.